Justice League of America is a new book which brings together a team that Batman handpicked. Before getting to the actual Rebirth episode, there's a few spin-off one-shot books that introduce most of the cast. We're gonna cover those for you. If you're wondering how you ended up on this part of YouTube, you found yourself on the complete story series here on Comicstorian. Here we take your favorite comic books and we break them down into digestible bites before reading them dramatically back to you with music and voices. And we allow you to watch the videos and go purchase the next comic in the series. Today we're gonna be giving you the story of Vixen. Many years ago, Mari McCabe became a very successful model, reality TV star, and animal activist. Being raised as an orphan from Zambesi, she has made her way to the top of stardom and is known worldwide. And tonight, she is on Impossible But True! Angela Chan tells the cameras. The audience begins to clap and cheer, and Angela tells Mari that she's done so much good in her life. But what is the one thing that she is most proud of? Mari says that her after-school enrichment programs are now in their 7th year, and it's done tons to help thousands of kids. Growing up an orphan, she found it important to help children and be involved more than ever with them. Angela says that that's amazing, but tonight, they have a special guest to tell them all about it! And she welcomes Charlotte Frank to the stage. A rather shy Charlotte walks out, and Angela asks her to describe how Mari and her after-school programs helped her. Charlotte tells them that she wishes she could, but the truth is, Mari has never been to the programs. In fact, she never gets involved. Mari was a hero to her, but when her mother went missing, Mari never even answered the phone. Charlotte goes on shouting that her mother has been missing for weeks and no one can find her. Mari was supposed to be her last hope, but she was too busy worrying about animals. What could be more important than that? Later that night, Mari sits in her apartment as her agents call her phone over and over again. While she goes to grab a box from the floorboard, she answers the phone when her agent Gary calls and asks, why did no one tell her about this girl? Their programs do nothing if people fall through the cracks, but now she's going to fix it. Inside the box that she found on the floorboards is a totem, one that has been handed down to her by her father. Back then it belonged to her mother, and her mother was killed by a group of poachers. Mari looks at the necklace and remembers telling her father that she didn't believe in magic, but he tells her that she should. Through the Tantu totem, all living things, big or small, are connected, and she can borrow their might. But as he gave it to her, they heard 2 gunshots from outside. Meanwhile, back in the current times, Mari uses the totem to create wings and fly over to Charlotte's home where her mother went missing. As she looks around, she sees the place destroyed. She then accesses the network of every living thing on Earth, and she looks for the one animal that can help her with this, the almighty bear. Even though whoever came here covered their tracks well enough that the police and search dogs can't find them, the bear can. And they're going to be in trouble soon. Mari follows the scent, tracking it to a lake with an old abandoned building in it. And as she walks in, a man tells her that that's a bit of a change. He never gets visitors who are willing to come here. But who are you? Back when her father gave her the necklace, he told her that no matter what, do not leave this place. And outside of their church, her uncle Mustafa called her father to give him the totem. When he refused, Mustafa shot him, and Mari began to run for her life. Back in the current times, Mari asks if he really doesn't know her, and the man tells her, no, he actually hasn't gone out for years. Mari looks around to see people in cages, one of them being Charlotte's mother, and then asks who is he. The man says Stan Ray, or Spiderbite, the former prisoner. Stan then points to the people stating that these vermin called him dangerous and deemed him guilty of killing a man. Like they all haven't done that before. Because of that, he spent years in prison, even learning their language. And now that he's out, it's time to make the judging jury pay. Mari stares at him and says that she knows his kind. Fools who just try to justify their mistakes with bigger ones. So instead of helping, they're just gonna hurt people to make themselves look strong. And now, she's here. She's not gonna let them hurt people again. As she goes on, spiders begin to crawl out, covering Mari's feet. And Stan says that she shouldn't have come here. This world is savage and it answers to him. Mari looks back and calls out, elephant. And the projection of an elephant appears and Mari stomps on the ground. The spiders begin to scatter and she tells Stan that the spiders hear with their legs. And the vibrations tell them who's prey and who's not. He may have trained them, but they are smarter than him and they know when to run. She then runs forward with the projection of a dolphin, kicking Stan to the ground. And the next night, Mari returns to Angela's show after rescuing Charlotte's mother. And Angela asks what's next for the great Mari McCabe. Mari says that there's a new project with a new mission, to reach out to people who truly need her. And it starts with a new name, one that she should have taken a long time ago, Vixen. This is like a pseudo-Vixen kind of redo origin, because I guess the idea behind it is that in the Rebirth universe, which is still kind of weird which universe this is, she just didn't actually become Vixen, she put the amulet away. We do have the original origin here on the channel, and I'll link it down below. It's a really old video, so I hope you guys don't mind. But overall, that's Vixen. She's on the Justice League of America, and she's kind of taking point as the leader when Batman's not around. Let me know what you guys think of her down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get more Justice League of America, and I'll see you next time right here.